I'm speaking with Cae-Menai Davis, who is director of the Golf Trust. Now, recently, Kai, you posted a picture. Talk to us a little bit about that picture and what that's all about and what you're doing to open up the game to new audiences.
Yeah, of course. So that picture was one of our sessions working in partnership with an organisation in London called the Jason Roberts Foundation. Now, this project is one of our many projects, but what we do in this project is focus on getting young kids from inner city audiences and showcasing a pathway from the community to the golf course. Now, Jason Roberts Foundation work in a very deprived area of London, a borough called Brent. So obviously, golf isn't on the radar for a lot of these kids. So what we've had to do is go into this community, build up trust, engage with them for a couple of months, and create this pathway to the golf course in North London at the Shire. And through this, we've realised that there's a lot of talent out there, but also people just don't see golf as a viable opportunity from the BME background for many reasons: perception, cost, but also it's just not on their doorstep.
Now, it's not easy to make these things happen. And as you referenced there, you've had to go into the community. How have you gone about that? And how have you kind of created the results that you're seeing, which is not only applicable to ethnic minorities, it's also disabilities, it's also people from various different backgrounds?
One of the biggest things about going into the community is trust, going in with the right mindset and also having a plan. We're not a stop and shop when we go in. We don't just go and leave. We understand to build trust in these communities where golf hasn't been before. And also there's a fear from parents, from grandparents and siblings that golf isn't for me, it's too difficult. It's just not a viable sport. So to go into the community initially, like anything, it's a phone call, it's a research, it's finding out, well, I want to get more people playing the game. We need to experience a new audience. So I'm going to speak to community groups. I'm going to find the leaders. I'm going to have meetings. I'm going to, rather than inviting them to the golf club, I need to go learn about their community first. We need to understand what their lifeblood is, where they tick, how they tick, what's going to give us success in these areas. And then it's about creating a sustainable pathway to the right venue. Not everyone's going to get to a golf course purely because of ability, purely because of where they live and finance. But anyone can play golf in a park. Anyone can set up a little bit of equipment and go where they live on AstroTurf. So it's just designing that project that's right for them, that also delivers the best health benefits.
Talk to us about the extent of the places that you have gone to, to grow the game and to create this new interest.
We've taught in some incredible places. We've delivered, I believe, is the first ever golf session to take place in a mosque. That project was going into community, working with a mosque, a church, a synagogue, and another church, engaging the over 60s, and then bringing the traffic to the golf club for community days, engaging the grandchildren and the children. So those days saw close to 2,000 participants from this project come to a golf club over 3 weeks. Golf is the most inclusive game in the world. There is no other sport in the world that can do what golf can do. No other sport can have 3 generations of your family play at the same time, at the same place, regardless of age, ability, race, gender, and physical and mental capacity and ability. In terms of results, what we found, if I break down our three main aims as a charity: disability, disability inclusion, disability projects, focusing on all sorts of disabilities and impairments. In that area, we found huge improvements for our partnership with Els for Autism in delivering social communication improvements for participants with autism. That's been monitored, and it is a fantastic project that we have with them that real shows growth and development within these participants. The health and wellbeing benefits of disabled participants. Now at the Shire, people used to frown and they stare when they see someone with disability play golf. At the Shire and all other venues that we work at across the UK and in the Caribbean, now you just go to another golfer. That's the biggest benefit, that everyone's equal. We found this togetherness, that we're all in this game together at every venue we work at. Now, in terms of the economic benefit of that, is the members' guests, the visitors, the people who come up to use the range, the lessons, the families that have lunch afterwards. the kudos, the functions the club gets because people are going to the venue. The golf club becomes a community hub. In the 70s and 80s, it would have been the football clubs in the UK and the rugby clubs. There's no reason why the golf clubs can't be that as well. And we pride ourselves on the fact that the golf club becomes a safe haven.
Well, Cae-Menai Davis, Director of the Golf Trust, we wish you well for all of your activities in the game, and thank you for talking to Syngenta Growing Golf.
No worries. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Hopefully see you soon.